up, guys? Shadow Rockstar here again, doing another Star Realms replay educational video. This time with a gentleman named Rhakka. Spoiler alert: I get my ass kicked, and having watched this video just before it to make this video, I made several pretty clear mistakes. So, let's try to learn something from a loss. What do you say? Alrighty. And here we go. Okay. I think this is fine. Destroyer bot, you buy it. It's a scrap card. You got to keep scrappers away, especially when your opponent is really good. Argument could be made for getting Merc Cruiser, but I think this is fine. It's a fine play. It's you know, you can't really fault it. But you'll see later on, I get a little unlucky, and it kind of messes up some purchases, but I think this card is fine, but I think it has a fairly severe drawback in a sense that it can only scrap from your discard pile. And if you're unlucky enough to draw it in a hand where there is no discard pile, this card becomes really crappy. And so my opponent picks up High Priest Lyle. That's fine. He gets the immediate scrap. And then picks up Pack Pod. This is good. There's big cards out here that he's going to want to buy. It combos really well with everything that's out here too. I think this is totally fine. So you did have 3. Maybe you could argue getting the Merc Cruiser, but this card is potentially 3 trade and 5 damage in one card. I would argue that it could be better than the Merc Cruiser in general. Not even necessarily, in this situation. But in this situation, it's really, really good. So he's got a scrap card that he can use later. He's got Pack Pod. It's a good start. It's a good start. And so I get unlucky in a sense that I only draw 3. I draw 4. I can pick up... I can't read this card's name. Nesting Ground. I could have picked up Nesting Ground. I get 5. I can get Mega Mech. Unfortunately, I have to kind of make the best choice out of the weak cards that are out there, and I'm not getting CO Torres. But the good news is I've already got 10 damage in the in my holster, so I'm kind of thinking I just try to aggro my opponent out at this point. He's got 0 damage. He's only got trade. Maybe I can just get enough 5 damage cards and smush him down. So that's sort of my thinking. Oh my god. So this is good. My opponent's scrapping stuff. So he scrapped a Viper, which normally I'm against, but in this case, I think it's actually kind of a good idea. He can tell that I'm starting to go aggro, that I'm starting to acquire damage. So the way that he's going to win is probably pick up big cards, and most likely this exchange point, because it blocks for 7, or, it absorbs 7, it scraps. He can get Mega Mech. If he gets Mega Mech later, he could bounce any of these bases, any of the 2 bases out here. So prioritizing getting trade is good in general, considering how big the cards are that are out there, but I think very good specifically in a sense that countering my aggression with big cards, big impactful cards, is a good strategy. It's a good way to go. And I only get 3. Fuck. So that's twice now where I should have made a big impactful purchase and I wasn't able to. So that's very unfortunate. And he gets exchange point. So that's super terrible now. Blobbot, or excuse me, what? That's not Blobbot. The hell is the name of that card? Whatever. That card. It combos with the exchange point, potentially giving him 2 trade and 5 damage. Like, This is terrible. This combo's an exchange point to give him scrap. Exchange point is 7 damage, 7 HP. I've only got about 12-ish damage at this point. It's going to be really hard to remove that. We are incredibly behind the 8 ball at this point. And then here we go again. Just a third turn where I can only buy an Explorer. Now, granted, I scrap, which is nice, but like this combo right here doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it deals 10 damage, and yeah, I do get a scrap, but I'm not getting impactful cards. And my opponent can heal up, right? He's got CEO Torres. So he's got 14 HP worth of defense. I've only got 12 damage. He can easily last a couple of turns, so he should definitely be playing a long game strategy. No, man, it is not looking good already. Oh, Star Market. Oh, God, that's the worst freaking card for us. Aside from Mega Mech. But it's terrible. It blocks for 6. It heals for 5. It gives him 3 trades so he can get the big cards. Oh, God. Oh, I want to die. And then again, I only have 3 trade again. Now, granted, I actually get Outland Station. At least that's a usable card. But here, I make another little... this is another mistake. I forgot that there was events, and so I just played out all my cards. Who knows what I could have bought, otherwise. But, it only gives me 3 trade, and I'm forced to get another Explorer again. And now my opponent can easily get Mega Mech if he wants to. Yep, there it is. Oh, man. So now my opponent has 2 excellent bases. He's got Mega Mech, which combos with both of the bases. Oh, man. Just the synergy is real. Oh, he plays this. He heals up. Oh, God. Oh, no. See, and now I have to put my damage into killing that. And now I'm just like, what's the point of getting... I think I actually make a mistake here too. I think maybe getting Nesting Ground would have been better to try to counter, his strategy. But at this point, I am really far behind, even though I'm ahead on life total. So my thinking was just try to deal damage to him, just try to kill him. But it's not looking good. Like it's crazy how much upon further review, like how much of a sinking feeling I get playing this game, where I'm just like, oh, God, nothing's going right here. Even though I'm ahead, even though I'm ahead on life, like ahead on life doesn't necessarily mean much. And look, now I can't even kill that. Like, what the fuck do I do here? So now I'm just grabbing bases, trying to grab, I'm trying to grab red circles. That's all it is. That's my only plan now, is just try to shoot him down before he can realize his plan. But then look, now he's healing up. Now he's getting bases. He's just... every play that he's making is furthering a really nice base efficiency card draw strategy, which is really, really good. And look, he's got enough life total with the Star Market to weather any storm that I might put on him. So now I'm flailing. Oh, it's just all going off the rails. Oh no, 2 scraps. And it kills both my bases. Oh, God, what do I do? What do I do? I guess I kill Exchange Point. I don't have enough damage to kill both of them. I buy this to keep it away from him. Maybe I can use that for my bases, I guess. I don't know. Oh, no, and then this card couples with his cards. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Star Market. Why? These are all good plays. Look at these wonderful, perfect plays. Just good decision after good decision. He knows. He knows this game is well in hand. Oh, Lord. Oh, man, just more bases. Now he's got efficiency. Oh, and he top decks Customs Frigate, and now he gets to draw it, and now, what the hell? Oh, he could have scrapped that to top deck that. Oh, man. Now he's just scrapping a card he didn't even need it. He's just toying with me now. Oh, man. At least I kill his bases. Okay, so maybe we're not dead. Maybe we're not dead. Maybe there's something we can do. Nope. 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 There's nothing we can do. Yeah. Now he's just go for the kill. Yep. Go for the throat. Go for the throat. This is good. I like what he's doing here. Right? He's getting rid of cards that could potentially beat him. He's dealing as much damage as he possibly can. And he secured his face. He secured his damage. This is good. This is what a good player looks like, you know? Especially when I play like shit. Ah, see, and here's just the icing on the cake here, right? Like I could have top decked a base, bought this, discarded the scout, then had two bases in play, and that would have given me a card draw here, but I didn't. I didn't do any of that. Well, actually, no. I had to play this to buy this. I take it back. This is just all desperation plays. I can't even sit here and analyze if this is the best play at this time or not, because this game has been over for a while. I'm doing everything I can, and in hindsight, this is probably the best decision here, but this is like a 0.5% decision here. Like, the odds of me winning this game are so incredibly low. I'm not sure any of this really matters. Ah, just put me out of my misery. Oh, God. Are you serious? Look at this. Ugh, Jesus. I can't even kill it. Like, I would have conceded if this wasn't a challenge game and I wasn't making a video. Alright, maybe I live. Maybe. Just try to survive. Possibly. Scraps the arc. Oh, God. Oh. Dangle the sword of Damocles over me. Let it go. Oh, God. And the overkill. Like a boss. Wow. Ugh. Ugh. Barf. Bleh. Ugh. 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 Don't look at me. um, in hindsight, I don't think I played that poorly. Like, it wasn't too bad. You could sit here and blame this game on luck, and that was definitely a factor. Those 3 or 4 turns with 3 trade, I mean, they sunk me, you know. But the thing is, they might not have sunk me if I was able to put together a good strategy. And hopefully my opponent makes mistakes and gets a little unlucky, but he didn't. He played really well. He was thinking about synergy the whole time. Anytime he made a buy, he made sure it worked in conjunction with the cards that he already had. And he kept on the pressure. He never let me get a foothold back in this game. He closed out the game really well. Had a very clear plan. Get bases, get attack, get scrap, make your deck really efficient, buy big cards, put the hammer down on your opponent, don't let him come back. This is just well played. Well played all around by Rhakka. Um, Man, sometimes you take your lumps. Sometimes you take the beat down, you know. So what could I have done better? Maybe not prioritize damage scrap so early. Maybe try to get some bigger trade cards. Draw better. That helps. I think there's some better decisions I could have made in the mid game. Try to take some cards away from my opponent, maybe. But I felt pretty hamstrung this whole game. I felt like a lot of decisions were just kind of taken out of my hands. And while you keep trying to make the best decisions that you can, some decisions are just negative percentage decisions because there's only one choice and it's not a good one. You know, I don't want to chalk this up to bad luck, but I definitely you can see the clear difference in luck between my opponent and myself. And I needed him to one, play poorly, and two, get unlucky in order for me to come back. And my opponent didn't do either one of those things. He played very well, and he got the cards that mattered when he needed them. So sometimes you're just doomed. Sometimes you just get your ass kicked. To be honest, I'm not sure how much education you can get out of a game like this, but I'd say maybe hate buy a little more. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's deflating, but I think the main thing to learn is take your lumps. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have games where it feels like there was nothing you could do. And that's gonna happen, just like in life. So don't get discouraged because games like this will happen. Bad stuff in life will happen, but there's always another game. There's always another day. And if you analyze your game and analyze your life, you can always improve it. So let this game be something that strengthens you. Let this game be something that gives you more resolve to fight again and fight better the next time you play. All right, guys. Thanks again. I'll see y'all later.